Howdy folks, Tetsu here, down in the lower tiers where the power's low but the battles are fierce. And today I'll be continuing my self-proclaimed quest to archive all the battles during the first 7U tournament, from which thereby I hope to bring light to the tier and possibly help it grow. So join me as we continue on with the fourth match of the LB's third round. Our combatants this time being the Faz versus Shadow Gallade YT. These trainers, like many others, find themselves with a single elimination to their name. One more loss, ending their tournament runs. Who will continue on and who will be getting the boot? If you haven't enjoyed the video, I humbly request you click that like button. Also subscribe and click that bell if you want to be notified for later uploads. Working together, we can bring more attention to this fascinating metagame. With all that said, let's begin. Howdy folks, welcome back to Dos Dorques Gaming's continued coverage of the first 7U tournament. My name is Tetsu. Today's match will be a best 2 out of 3. Looks like the trainers are heading out onto the field from the blue corner, having been knocked down in the second round by Tyler Fitz 8. This trainer pushed forward through the LB, winning their second round match against Sacred Pie, showing that this keeper of birds will not be caged. I give you the Faz! And their opponent, appearing from the red corner, this trainer made it to the tournament's third round, defeating Bushmaster in round 1 before gaining their first elimination, thanks to the Pizza Man. With cloak billowing in the wind and... is that a sword? Cane? Aiding in their steps, giving off a rather diabolical appearance. Welcome, Shadow Gallade YT! Looks like everything is set. Trainers ready? 3, 2, 1, let the battle begin! From the red corner, Charmeleon coming out while Tentacle from the blue. Fire Spin immediately hits, giving Shadow Gallade momentum as Voltorb comes in. Tentacles immediately switch for Rhyhorn, which manages to block a Thunder Wave as Golbat is brought in. Earthquake! Making Golbat's ascension molested unfree. Ivysaur is switched in, taking a Confuse Ray, hitting itself after taking a Double Edge. Another hit from Golbat, as finally Ivysaur is able to get a Sleep Powder off. Coin toss the Golbat coming from the blue corner, as Golbat is taking a bit of a nap from the red. Hit with Confuse Ray, then a Double Edge, finally waking up as Tentacle is brought in. Double Edge does connect, bringing Tentacle down to 59%. Hyper Beam connects and Tentacle goes down. Shadow Gallade sends in their Golbat once again, going for a Double Edge as Coin Toss uses a Confuse Ray. Double Edge connects, bringing Golbat down to 31% from the red. Coin Toss is now confused. Shadow Gallade manages to break from their confusion with a massive Double Edge, but is hit by Hyper Beam, being taken out. Meowth, from the red corner, winds up hitting Rhyhorn as it's switched in for Golbat. Ivysaur for Shadow Gallade winds up taking an Earthquake upon entry. The Faz sends in their Ivysaur, hit with a Body Slam after dodging a Sleep Powder, but it is paralyzed and manages to miss their Sleep Powder, unfortunately. Tentacle is brought in. Ivysaur switched out for Voltorb, which Voltorb goes for the boom. Tentacle brought down to 10%, as Meowth goes for a substitute instead of trying to finish off Tentacle, dealing damage to itself. The sub was taken out by a Surf, as Charmeleon is brought in for both players. Oh, but a counter from Shadow Gallade on the incoming Rhyhorn, and is immediately taken out by Fire Blast afterwards. The Faz goes for Confuse Ray with Golbat, as Charmeleon from Shadow Gallade hits itself and takes damage from Double Edge. Coin Toss is taken out by Fire Blast, though, as their Meowth is switched in. Charmeleon taken down 2 months to 2. Ivysaur is hit by a Body Slam. No paralysis, but Sleep Powder does miss, and Ivysaur is taken out. Meowth versus Meowth, as the Faz gets hit first. And now this is going to be up to a speed tie. And Shadow Gallade manages to get it. Charmeleon for the Faz. It is at full health. Meowth goes for the Body Slam. Paralysis. But Charmeleon breaks through, taking out Meowth, winning the Faz the first game. Alright. On to game 2. Alright. Trainers ready. 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin! Tentacle once again from the Faz in the blue corner, Charmeleon for the red. Again going for the fire spin right off the bat, and Ivysaur switched in, tanking a blizzard on the next turn, and it is frozen! Ivysaur is put on ice. Quick switch to Voltorb as Tentacle goes for a wrap. Golbat for Shadow Gallade as Tentacle continues on its wrapping venture. And finally, Voltorb is switched in. Rhyhorn comes in, getting hit by Explosion! A very massive waste. Good call by the Faz, though. Tentacle winds up doing a Hydro Pump onto Voltorb as it is brought in. Ivysaur, who is frozen for the red corner, winds up blocking a paralysis from Thunder Wave, and Voltorb does go for a substitute. Winds up finally taking out Ivysaur over the course of 2 Thunderbolts, and Charmeleon is paralyzed. When it comes in, Voltorb finally switched out, although it is very low on health, as Charmeleon goes for Seismic Toss. Rock Slide for the Golbat unfortunately misses, as it is switched in. Ivysaur for the Faz. Golbat from the red corner, dealing damage, but finally put to sleep. The Faz decides to go for their Voltorb instead, and Charmeleon is brought in. Thunderbolt connects on a critical hit. Rhyhorn switched in for the Faz, and Charmeleon goes down by a Rock Slide. Due to being paralyzed, it was slower than Rhyhorn. Meowth tries to go for a substitute, but Rhyhorn manages to take it out, being taken out, however, quickly by a Bubble Beam. Voltorb from the Faz brought in, but Golbat is switched in to block a Thunder Wave. Golbat, however, is unfortunately not able to wake up and is taken out. Voltorb goes for the boom as Tentacle from Shadow Gallade is brought in, and Meowth and the bird from the Faz takes out Tentacle. Both players are now down to their last mon, but the Faz manages to pull out the win. Well, I say pull out, they had 4 mons to, now 0. Very well done. Very well done. So, what did we learn? In such an offensive-centric metagame, any defensive option is quite nice. From Golbat's immunity to Earthquake, to Rhyhorn's normal resist, and electric immunity. Even just blocking status with an already status Pokemon is a great defensive tool. Another defensive measure that we see through the 2 games is decision-making. Making good choices, such as key switching and positioning, can go a long way in gaining the upper hand, while setting trainers up for a counterattack. With the match over, Shadow Gallade YT finds himself out of the tournament, while the Faz will be continuing on in the LB. Will they be making it to the finals? Only time will tell. And if you haven't enjoyed the video, why not join in on the fun? I've got all the necessary links down in the description, from the resource hub to the Discord. Hope to see you there. Until next time, everybody, take care.